When we're born into this world, we don't really get a say. Little boys and little girls handed the brand new families. There comes a time in life when we finally get to choose, and I choose you. I choose you.
God led us to adopt through a process. It's something that had been on my heart as a single woman for many years. There was one time in particular when I was driving to work and I was struggling very hard with which country. I just want to be a mother, please, and I wanted to have faith that God would let that happen, my dream come true. And what he did was I said, God, honestly, right now, I need a sign. Can you please just give me a sign? And I was coming to this point in the highway where the traffic lanes merged and I had to cross 3 lanes of traffic. And what happened was 3 semis pulled right in front of me. And each semi had a shipping cargo container. And in 4-foot letters on each container, it said China, China, China. When I first signed up as a single person, I thought the wait was going to be 6 to 9 months. And in the process, China changed their rules quite a bit, and it ended up being 5 years. And I don't know that I would have signed up for China if I'd known it was going to be 5 years. But what happened during that 5 years is my faith grew stronger. I learned a lot about myself, and it was magical that God brought my husband into my life, and as older parents adopting, to meet a man who had the similar views as I did and a heart open to adoption.
We've chosen First Rowlett to plant our roots for a number of reasons. And we were dating before she got Chloe. Then she went over to get Chloe, and then we were married. And while we were dating, we knew we wanted a place where we could grow in our faith and where we could raise our children. And we looked at some churches we'd been to before, and we looked at some new churches where we hadn't been. And I mean, when we'd go for at least 3 or 4 times to try to get a feel for the place. And this was the place that felt right. This was the place that had the life groups, that had the younger couples with younger families but also had the services where we were comfortable, the Methodist church. So there's a whole host of reasons, but it was where we could grow together, where we could grow in our faith, and where our children could grow. And those were the 3 things that we wanted.
Everybody has one, a choice they get to make. Half human, half heaven, that decides the family trait. Now we all pick the branches that then become the roots.